Just wanted to give you a nice little overview of all this. But hello, citraholics. This is going to be the first Tough Citrus tour. And it's basically going to be a video catalog of all the trees that we've got planted in here. All the different varieties, something that I can look back on later on and see the growth and the progress and everything, and something for you guys to kind of check out too. I'm sure you guys are probably interested. But there's over 40 rare citrus trees we've got planted in here right now. And we've got the command center. That's the citrus command center right there. Now I do have 3 peaches, 1, 2, 3, and 3 nectarines, 1, 2, 3. Those are white peaches, and I don't know the variety of the nectarines, but I'm gonna focus on the citrus. Now the way we have it set up is the rows don't go this way. The varieties go this way. So we'll have one variety here, one variety here, or we'll double up, but this is mainly the way that it goes. Now, they're all color coordinated. Light orange is for a citramella, which is a grapefruit Poncirus trifoliate hybrid. So anything that's light orange is a citramella. Anything that is dark orange is a mandarin / citrangequat hybrid. So it's either a mandarin, like these right here. These are Karaji. These are the Karaji lemon mandarin. They're the lemonade mandarin. I've got 3 of these right here. And you can see they're dark orange. And then the green is for citrangequats and a couple Carolina limes. We'll get to them. So these ones right here are some seedlings I got from Stan McKenzie about a year ago. And they were little guys. So this is a citramella right here. And this one is a Dunstan citramella. And lots of new growth growing on this little baby right here. And we're gonna go down the road this way. Here's some more citramellos. Seedlings. And a weird citramello that's got these weird leaves. I don't know, this one here has got monofoliate leaves. It's got bifoliate, trifoliate. This one here is a weird one. I don't know if this one even is a citramella or not, but this one is. You can tell by the leaves. You know, big fat middle leaf right here. It's the hybrid of the Poncirus. All right, let's keep moving. Now the Karajis, they all seem pretty yellow. And I mean, they're known for having a little bit yellower leaves and stuff, but it bothers me. So, I mean, I try to put as much fish emulsion on them as I can. But that's a Karaji mandarin. Another Karaji mandarin. Now, the reason why I did mainly trifoliates, and these are really the only ones that, the Karajis are the only ones that aren't a trifoliate hybrid, is because we're in North Carolina. We are in Zone 8 along the coast. But I wanted to make sure all of the tough stuff was out here. The toughest of the tough citrus. The hybrids, the stuff that can handle down to 0 degrees, 5 degrees, you know. And then the more sensitive stuff we've got in the hidden citrus growth back there, which we're going to save for another video. But that's all the stuff, you know, the grocery store stuff, you know. Lemons and mandarins and tangelos and all that stuff. So this is the more rare stuff, actually, though. Now, I hit this thing with a weed whacker. And I cried. But, yeah. Yeah, I had to wrap it with some Grafton tape because it bothered me. But I think I ringed it right here. But I'm hoping that it'll at least grow back somewhere else on the stem or something. You know, I saved a few spots here for buds. But, man, it's really swollen right here. Like, it was really doing good. And, but, all right. Crap happens. Another Karaji. And we get into the Thomasvilles. I've got 3 rows of Thomasville citrangequats. And this one's got a little baby fruit on it. And these are a decent size. The Thomasvilles are actually, if I had to pick one citrus that was probably one of my favorite to grow, it would probably be the Thomasville. My favorite tasting citrus is the Mineola Tangelo. That's my favorite. Nice new growth. Now I do have some rootstock growing back right here that I instead of cutting it off, there's so much growth here. Instead of cutting off, I just stop any new growth from coming. And I'm basically setting up a future spot that if this tree goes through any issues and maybe only one branch survives or something like that, I can always graft Thomasville back onto this rootstock right here. I can take a branch of one of the other Thomasville trees and just graft it on right there. And I do have a bunch of seedling Thomasville that you'll see. And but yeah, Thomasville, it's a tri-hybrid, and it's got pretty unifoliate leaves, some bifoliate, some tri. It's one of my favorites. And then here's a seedling Thomasville. And you can see where the original seedling was that I had, that it kind of died back a little bit and started making new branches. And this is gonna be bushy. Check that out. Lots of new growth on there. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Little Thomasville seedling. And this is a special Thomasville for me right here. This is Myrtle. This is my Thomasville citrangequat I had on my porch in Myrtle Beach over the past year. Made it through the winter. Super tough little tree. And it's got little babies. Got some little Thomasvilles on here. Now Thomasville is like everbearing. They're always putting on fruit. There's not really a specific time for them. I've seen them put on flowers, middle of summer. It's just because of the kumquat in them, they've got the potential to bear more than just one specific time. I love this tree. Now this one here is one of the rare ones. This is my Leningrad. Oh, get off of there, bean beetle. Where was I? Leningrad. My Leningrad chimera. This is a chimera between a Satsuma mandarin and a Poncirus trifoliate. Now I'm assuming it's a graft chimera, where they graft the trees together. Sometimes the graft inserts genetic material into the scion, and you get like a mutation, like a hybrid. It's not even really hybrid. It's like a Frankenstein cross of the two between the scion and the rootstock. So this one's really weird. We've got another one that some friends of mine have that is the Prague. It's called the Prague chimera, which is also, but it's really tasty. That one's really tasty. I don't know if this one tastes as good or not, but look at this. Big leaves on this baby. Now that's not normal. This is not how any of the trifoliates you'll see, they got tiny little leaves. Even when the trees get big, their leaves are small. But this has got giant monster leaves on it, and I love it. Lots of new growth on this one. When I planted this, it was just this one stem, and it stopped to right about there. And then we've got all that new growth. And then we've got all of that new growth. And then we've got a whole new damn branch coming out here and down over there. Now, all of this is below, or is above the graft. The graft's right here. So this is all the stuff I want. And looks like I actually took one off. But that is what's called the trifoliate Satsuma, grafted onto US 802 rootstock. And that's a really good rootstock. That's a good hybrid right there. Pretty sure 802 is the, it's a citramella. It's a citramella. I'm almost positive on that one. All right. So we've only made it to one row of Thomasville. And I've got 3 rows of citrangequats, mainly all Thomasville except for one. Here's another really good looking one. Kind of do a little rotation around it to kind of see her. But yeah, good new growth. It's starting to really branch out and be a real bushy little tree. Thomasville from Stan McKenzie Farms. That's where I got all my Thomasvilles from. Stan the man. Here's another good Thomasville. And that's a good Thomasville branch, but if I remember, yep. This one had some suckers that got away from me. And I've got some rootstock growing far down the base. And this is another one that's below the graft. You know, it's got the trifoliate leaves versus monofoliate. But it's a backup. That could be a future new variety, or even just another type of citrangequat. So here's another Thomasville. This one was flowering like crazy a couple months ago. Nice new growth coming right there, and another one going that way. Some little side branches, super healthy. Here's a Thomasville seedling from Stan. Another Thomasville seedling. Doing good, despite the giant anthill that's right next to it.